Have you ever wanted to show your support for a political candidate who's running for elected office, but wondered whether that would violate political activities rules for federal employees? Have you worried that supporting a campaign by sharing a social media post might get you into trouble? It can be a tough balancing act. And the Hatch Act rules that govern these questions can be confusing if you're not familiar with them. In this video, we'll help you understand the Hatch Act so that you can participate in the political process to the full extent permissible under the law and make the best decisions so you don't risk disciplinary action. Let's start by going over 3 key ways to avoid violating the Hatch Act. First, don't engage in political activity while on duty or in your official capacity while in a federal building or government-leased workspace or using your official authority to influence an election. This means, for example, that you cannot use official social media to send messages advocating for the success or defeat of a candidate or a political party. You also cannot speak at a political campaign event in your official capacity or use your government title at a campaign event, and you cannot ask your subordinate employees to go to a campaign event or engage in political activity. Here are some examples of conduct that violates the Hatch Act. Wearing a candidate's campaign button or hat at work. Displaying campaign posters in your government office. Encouraging coworkers to vote for or against a particular candidate in the workplace. Second, don't run as a candidate for partisan political office while you're a federal employee. And finally, 3, don't ask for or receive any campaign donations at any time. This ban against federal employees engaging in political campaign fundraising is very strict and applies 24/7, even when you're off duty and not in a federal building. With these 3 principles, you should have the essential tools to ensure you observe the Hatch Act. Let's test your understanding with a few scenarios. Scenario 1. You're an employee at work and you receive an email on your official government email account. The email requests a contribution to a political candidate and it contains a direct link to the candidate's donation page. The email also asks you to forward it to others. Do the rules allow you to support the candidate by forwarding this email? The answer is no. You'd be engaging in political activities while in a federal office, and you would violate the fundraising ban by forwarding the political email. Now, let's look at a slightly different scenario. What if you received the same email on your personal account from your personal home computer? Could you forward that email? Again, the answer is no. Why? Because the email is a political fundraising request, and the Hatch Act bans political campaign fundraising at all times, even when you're off duty and not in a federal building. Finally, let's look at a third scenario. Imagine that you're on your personal Facebook account and a friend posts an invitation to a partisan political fundraiser. Reading the post doesn't violate the Hatch Act, but can you like the post? Again, the answer is no. Why? Because as soon as you like the post, it can be seen by your Facebook friends, and you'll have violated the Hatch Act's prohibition against soliciting political contributions. In cases like these, it's safer to look, but don't like. These rules apply to employees who are considered to be less restricted. The Hatch Act rules are even more stringent for career members of the Senior Executive Service and for administrative law judges. There are many ways USDA employees can get answers to their questions. You can contact the USDA Office of Ethics and speak to an advisor. Visit the ethics page of USDA's official website or view the Office of Ethics videos posted on USDA's official YouTube page. All federal employees who have questions about the Hatch Act can contact the U.S. Office of Special Counsel's Hatch Act Unit. To learn more about the Hatch Act or any other federal ethics rules, please download the free USDA Ethics mobile app on any smartphone by searching USDA Ethics. We're the USDA Office of Ethics, and we're here to help.